type of strength. Let's get a good stretch on after that workout, shall we? I'm going to take you through a really good stretching off routine. It's for after you've done your exercise, not before. They're static stretches, long holds, and we're just looking to stretch those muscles out, stretch the fibres out so they go back to how they were before you started. Otherwise, if you don't do it, they just get shorter and shorter and shorter, and you lose mobility, you lose flexibility in your muscles over a long period of time if you don't do the stretching. Right, so I'm going to start the clock. It's going to be 30 seconds on each stretch, and we're going to start off with a warrior pose with a lat stretch. So you're going to take a nice wide stance, turn one foot off, lean your knee over the toe, knee over toe, bring it right down, and then the arm of the same side of the bent knee, get that over behind your back and pull down. So you should be feeling a stretch in your down the back of your arm, in your lat, all down the side, and in the groin of that straight leg. You're just going to lean towards that knee, stretch it further and further. As time ticks, you should be able to get a little bit further. Right. Switch it over. Same the other side. So just push across down to that straight knee, feeling that stretch all the way down. So try and keep your chin up. Try and keep upright, don't be leaning forwards. Get lower and lower. Good. Right, shoulder stretch. Simple one, everyone knows this one from school. So, keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Don't be hunching up like this. You need to keep your shoulders down and just pull that straight arm towards your chest, hug it in, and then you can put a little bit of a twist in the shoulders. Not twisting with the hips, hips stay pointing forwards over your knees. Just twist the shoulders a little bit and really feel the pull down in between your shoulder blades, across the back of the top of the shoulder with a straight arm. And take nice deep breaths the whole time. Keep the pressure on, keep pulling. As you pull that stretch, you should feel it ease up, and so you can keep the pressure on and just stretch a little bit further. So 30 seconds is a good amount of time for a stretch if you want the muscles to get longer, if you want to be able to stretch further every time. It increases your flexibility. 10 seconds is fine. 20 seconds is better, 30 seconds is the best. Right, here we go. Doing a hamstring stretch. So we're going to cross our legs, and just lean forwards, chin up. You should feel a nice stretch in the back of the hamstring, the leg that's at the back there. Leaning forwards, keeping the back straight, the chin up. And for the last 10 seconds, I'm just going to push our shoulders forwards, down towards the toes. Good. And slowly out of that. Right, I'll show you this one from the side. So, straight back leg, lean forwards, chin up. Feel that stretch all the way down the hamstring. Keeping the back straight. And then lean forwards with your shoulders, reaching down towards the toes. Really brings that stretch on. And up slowly. Right, good. Quad stretch next. So, keep your balance, one foot up into the same hand, and we're going to stand up tall, stretch, and push our hips forwards. So you pull that quad, pull that foot up towards your bum, and you do a little pelvic thrust. Boop. And that really brings the stretch on down the front of the leg there, down the quad, your quadricep muscle. Standing up tall. Good. We're going to be standing up tall the whole time. No leaning forwards. So not like this. Stand up tall, chin up, shoulders down and back, hips forwards. Keeping the balance. Helps if you pick a spot on the ground, one spot on the ground, and just focus on it. Keep breathing. Keep pulling that stretch on as the muscles sink into it. Right, hip flexors. Down on the ground, one knee down, and you're going to push down with your bum, keeping your back straight, your shoulders over your hips. Just push down. You should feel a nice stretch in the front of the top of that leg, the hip flexors. A bit that pulls your knee up. You need to stretch that off. They get shorter and shorter on the bike, so you never really stretch it out like this. Come out a bit slow and swap sides. So just sink down into it. Drop your hips. Feel that stretch in the front of the hip. Good. I'm going to come out of that really slowly. Good work. Right, glute stretch next. So we're going to be on the ground. There's two ways of doing this. First one, put your foot across your knee and pull that knee up. You can do it that way, or if you want to really feel it, you're a little bit more flexible, cross your foot underneath yourself and then lie down. Put your weight onto that bent leg. And you should really feel a good stretch in that glute. So, leg across. Just use your body weight. Nothing else you have to do. Just lean on. You might have to wriggle around a little bit to find the stretch in the right place. You'll be feeling it in the glute. You might just have to push your hip out a little bit or wherever it is. Everyone's different. Breathing deeply, sinking into the stretch. Good work. Right, last couple. Cobra stretch, good for the lower back and the abs. On the ground, hands flat, hands under the shoulders, and just try and straighten your arms. Push your shoulders, the shoulder blades down your back towards your shorts. Just try and straighten your elbows out. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Keep your hips on the ground, so your pelvis is on the ground. And your back's fully arched. Good. Into the clam stretch, last one. Come up on all fours. Push your bum back. And touch your chin on your chest. Reach forwards as far as you can, bending your back. Should feel that all the way down your back, and even in your lats a little bit under here. And slowly bring your hands up to your knees, curling forwards, pushing your shoulders apart. Really feel it at the top of the shoulders. Good work, guys. That's us done. Should be feeling limber now. Nice stretch off. It's really relaxing, isn't it? It's great. I feel better now. Ready for the next workout tomorrow. I'm Andy Harney from Cycle Strength. Check out the website www.cyclestrengthpt.com. There's loads of stuff on there, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching.